僕の、まあ、好みで言うと、そのファットガム。
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Coming to you from Crunchyroll HQ, this is The Anime Effect. Each week we bring you the latest news and views from the shows you love. It's pop culture with an anime lens. This week we are joined by none other, guys, I'm really excited about this, than the voices of My Hero Academia's Deku
Yep.
and All Might.
I peeked on this one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Daiki Yamashita and Kenta Miyake are joining The Anime Effect.
Yeah.
LeAlec
Awesome.
and I had the chance to speak with them in Los Angeles when we were in town for Anime Expo, and we are so excited for you guys to finally hear our conversation with them.
Yeah, it was really fun. Like it's weird because I feel like they're the embodiment of their characters in real life. So it was definitely a moment. I had a peak Deku and All Might moment. So, you know.
Oh, so that room was really hot.
That room was hot.
It was like,
Yeah.
and we
lit
all did
up.
interviews in that room.
Yeah,
that week.
you
It
got to
was
turn off
so
the air
hot.
conditioning for the sound. But you don't even know, you guys. Like, we're like Disney right now, where they have like the vault. We have like still things in the vault to show you.
I was like, where are you
where's
going?
this
with
going?
this?
We still have things in the vault to show you from that weekend.
Yeah, we have a lot of
So,
cool stuff we haven't shown you.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's been weeks since this happened, but it's
been
awesome. Oh, no.
That's our
Skip.
It's our first Bare Naked Ladies reference on this week's show.
Yep.
On this week's show, when has it ever been referenced?
I'm just saying now it's starting.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because now I'm thinking about the Digimon the movie soundtrack.
Yep, now you
and
gotta-
then we're gonna, it's gonna be a whole thing.
The hamster's running.
But first, we have plenty of anime news to discuss, as we do every week, including the return of some shows that I am personally hyped about, as well as some music collabs coming to the table this week.
What was that?
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
There's like a guitar solo.
Oh, okay.
But how can we forget that we have a special guest joining us?
Another
This
guest
week.
host.
Another one.
A new friend of the show to hop on with us and have some fun and talk about anime.
Who is it, Leah?
I know the suspense is building, right?
Come on.
We have Anime News Network's executive, that is right, executive editor, Lindsay Loveridge. Welcome to the show.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Of course, something that we do every time we have a guest.
Every
on the
new
show.
person on the show has
Every
to
baby
do this.
bird has to answer
Basically,
this
yeah.
question.
Guests, guest hosts, special guests.
Doesn't matter.
Someone who like stumbles in while we're recording.
Yeah, we're like, you.
has to answer it sometimes.
We need to know what your gateway anime was.
Oh, okay. Well, that one's pretty easy, I guess. I'm a child of the early 90s, so my gateway anime was Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Mhm. Solid.
Mhm.
Yep. It started me off. I have tattoos related to it at this point because I wouldn't be here without it. So
There you go.
that's my OG.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah,
Awesome.
brother.
Respectable pick.
Every time we ask this question now, in my head, I just hear Guyver.
Right.
Like, every single time. Because
just
I
expect
did
the
not
weirdest
expect
pick.
Labyrinth to say Guyver.
Not at all. It was a pocket pick. It was not on the bingo card, so I would.
That's a deep cut.
It's a
That's
very deep cut.
Yeah.
All right, I got a fun little thing for us to intro. So, unfortunately, I have returned and I am your host, Nick Friedman.
Why do you say unfortunately?
I don't know.
Not unfortunately, because I'm happy to be here. I'm your host, LeAlec Murray.
And back from the dead, Leah President.
It's August.
Right. It says, hello.
And I wandered in here from a dead Suncoast location. I'm Lindsay Loveridge.
A dead Suncoast location.
That's good.
Wow.
We're pre-gaming Halloween with the haunted and dead themes.
We're microdosing.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
microdosing Halloween. I have just one little candy corn to stop the shakes.
And a dead Suncoast is just Spirit Halloween. So there's that.
Yeah,
Honestly?
it's-
Honestly? So the four of us together are here right now at this moment in time
Fusion.
in this universe to see just how powerful the effect of anime
really is. That was good.
Perfect.
That was
That was
perfect.
That was good.
Okay, So this is the part of the show before we get into news where Lee talks about being in a car accident or being late or something.
Bro, that was one time.
And Leah starts making weird ASMR noises.
Yeah, I'll shake my little water cup. We got the ice, the gulps.
But this
the
week I have
clicks.
something really special
Okay.
for you guys. We're debuting a brand new segment. You didn't know a segment could happen before the show started.
I mean, as long as you don't talk about us messing up our fusion
is
name.
a segment.
Okay.
Your fusion name is what?
Fusion name.
Leah Alec?
It's just the same name.
It's just the same name. Maybe some extra E's and A's.
Also, I did just realize that Lindsay does fit the continued naming conventions
Yes.
of people on the
Yes.
show.
Whoa.
You are the only one that doesn't match.
What is the
Oh yeah, we have to explain. I'm
Theme.
sorry, this is absolute chaos right now.
Yeah.
pure
It
chaos.
is so hard to figure out
So
what's going on.
so there's Leah,
Yep.
Lee Alec.
Yep.
We had Alex Lee.
Yep.
Oh,
We've had Haley.
Yep.
Alex Lebel.
We've had Alex Lebel.
Yep.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
okay. And then
It's
there's
just like
Nick.
a weird
And then it's
algorithm
just Nick,
that's
yeah.
And then it's just Nick.
forming.
Which
Yeah.
which is like par for the course of just me in my life. It's like, and then it's just Nick. So
Well, I
okay.
mean-
You guys killed my momentum.
Yeah, we did. I'm sorry.
We are debuting a new segment. This segment is called the Isekai Button.
Oh.
That's right. Normally we hit the Isekai button, right? We just hit the air because there's no real button, right? There's nothing.
It's imagination.
nothing.
Well, what if I told you there was?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, here, let me
Is that in
hold
the
it in front of me.
proprietary font, Nick?
I think it is. I actually do think it's
Yeah, I think so.
That is Crunchyroll Orange. That is
Yes.
the Crunchyroll
it
Orange.
looks so good. It's so vibrant.
This is the Isekai Button.
Finally.
Version 3.
Version 3.
The first that you are seeing on the show.
not the first to exist.
That's
Not
right.
the first to exist. but
And
it is
you'll hear
version
about
3.
that soon.
Yeah, we have yet to reveal what happened to version 2. But let's just say what happens at Anime Expo goes through approvals until we can publish.
The way that that's not even a lie.
It's not a lie. It's
Okay.
so true.
So this is the Isekai Button. You may be wondering, is that it? Is that the segment? Well, one, this is going to be on the show for when we say an Isekai title, we're going to hit the button,
Yep.
right? We have an actual
We have a
button,
button
to hit
hit
now.
now.
How's the click action
It's
on that one?
tough,
It's tough.
but it's good.
But it's
got a
sturdy.
good spring to it.
Yeah.
But this segment it's a game.
Yeah.
We're going to play a little game.
Okay.
I'm going to host the game because I know the answers already.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm going to go through 6 long anime titles.
Ooh.
Some of them are long, some of them aren't.
Okay.
And you're going to have to I love that you closed your eyes.
Well, I don't
This
want to
one.
be spoiled. I'm ready to play.
I put it on a separate note, by the way.
Okay, good.
You are going to have to tell me,
Okay.
you're going to have to be the first to buzz in,
Okay.
right? So I think, Lindsay,
Excuse
if
me.
if you just want to say,
It was far. It was far.
if you just want to be like, I know it.
I hate to say this ahead of time, but I'm gonna win this game.
Oh.
I'm gonna win
Ooh, the-
this game.
Honestly, I would not be surprised.
The heat.
Is the sound effect still going to be Truck Coon?
are
I
they
think
all
it is.
anime, Nick? Are
They are all anime. Yes.
I'm gonna win this game.
Well, then you will be our reigning champion. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Title number 1.
Okay.
And you have to let me finish the title.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was ready. Got my Aries energy right here.
I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level.
Beep.
Isekai.
Ooh, Lindsay beat you, Lee.
What?
So I'm pretty sure that one actually isn't an isekai.
Wrong.
Damn.
Oh.
No. Wow, I talked early.
Yeah, it's about a Aizawa, an office worker who dies from overwork and is reincarnated
Okay,
as an immortal
okay.
witch.
She has a big witch hat.
She does have a big witch hat.
Yeah.
So no one gets the point because well, I didn't
said
think
it was,
I didn't.
bro.
Yeah, but
only
Lindsay
buzzer.
said no, and there's
Only
only 2
buzzer.
answers. So if someone gets
You're
it
right.
wrong,
If
you
you get
can't
it
get
wrong,
the point.
it's forfeit.
I hate
It's
this
just
game. I'm leaving.
anyone's point. Because I
hate
could be
this
like,
game.
I also said that.
Hate this game.
Listen, this is V3 of the button. This is V1 of this game. Title number 2.
We don't have enough scheduling to do like a testing of the game.
So just to be clear, I've been killing science for 300 years and maxed out my level is an isekai series.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Number 2. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Isekai.
Lee.
It's Isekai.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
What?
You
That
got
was
it.
just a straight fantasy.
Okay,
It's just a
which
straight
title?
fantasy.
Oh, it
Oh,
is
wait,
a
It
straight
is,
fantasy.
It is a
it's just
fantasy.
fantasy.
No,
Yeah.
it has no, yeah.
This
I
is
thought you like made a little change.
I should have known
and
better.
we're
I should have known better because I watched
sneaky.
season 1 of this show. I should have known.
I mean, it's got like all the like
It's got the normal
Has
tropes.
to like
Yeah.
write stats onto his back and everything.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Yep.
I hate this game.
I'm
Sorry.
undefeated.
I
I
hate
mean, I'm
you
defeated.
Guys, everyone is so confident. I love the energy that you're bringing, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. Suppose a kid from the last dungeon boonies moved to a starter town.
B,
Lindsay.
I think that one's a no.
Correct. We have a point on the board for Lindsay.
Okay.
Okay.
Question 4.
I'm way
Okay.
too
Title
into
4.
this.
The Eminence in Shadow.
B.
Yeah.
That's Lee.
No.
No, it is.
That is an isekai.
Are you
What? I thought it
kidding
was
me, bro?
I didn't know that.
It's a chuny guy, and then his chuny stuff all comes
That's
true.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. We've got a
I
Crunchyroll
can
game
just,
of
the
it.
aura coming off of you right now is like, I'm going to kill this man. That is the aura coming off of Lee right now. Okay.
I'm
You
so
still got
bad
time. There's
at
only
this.
1 point on the board.
The amateur wrestling is going to come back
We
very
got,
soon.
we got a softball coming.
Okay.
And I got to say the whole thing.
I'm hovering.
Like a Tribe Called Quest.
Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world.
Yes.
Lee.
It is an isekai.
Correct.
that was
It
a
is an
tie.
isekai.
That was a tie.
2 points on the board. 1 for Lee, 1 for Lindsay.
All right.
I'm going to have to go into a tiebreaker if Leah gets this next
I'm
one.
gonna rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Final title,
Okay.
theoretically. Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target
Beep.
attacks?
What?
Lindsay?
Yes.
Wait, is it?
Isn't
now I
it?
gotta check. Hold on. I had
He
it
goes
as
to
no,
another
but I
world
was
with his
like,
mom, and now she's got abilities.
oh, you're totally right. Hold on.
You see, this isn't going
She
to work.
doesn't
Wait.
have
Hold
multi-target
on.
attack normally.
The series about Masato, who is transported into a video game world
That's exactly what I was going to say.
where his mom joins his party.
We haven't finished the debate of
The
whether
discourse
or
has
not
not ended yet.
transport into a video game.
If
Is
I feel like
considered
if
an
you can't
isekai.
log out, then you're just transported into a virtual world.
See, that's the grace I give it to. is if you can't
Digimon
leave,
is isekai. More
Agreed.
Or
yeah.
less.
If you
Agreed.
can't leave,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But Shangri-La Frontier.
I'm not
yeah,
having
he can leave.
we're
That's not the same.
not having this
Thank you.
conversation. I
Thank
disagree.
you.
I disagree. Agree to disagree. Okay.
Oh my God.
There's 3
bro.
things you don't talk about at family dinner. Politics,
religion, politics,
and Shangri-La
isekai.
Frontier.
Now, okay. Not that this is like, word is law, but Mal does not classify this show as an isekai.
Mal.
Okay.
Mal.
Mal.
Adventure, comedy, fantasy, ecchi. They do go to another world, given the fact that the debate has not been settled.
Oh my God, bro.
Lee, I regret to inform you that Lindsay has won this game.
I'm not surprised. I didn't get a single point.
It wasn't
I gotta
fair. I
wear
don't
like the
think
clone hat.
Leah had to reach further for the button. Oh, no.
I moved it a little bit too. I was like, no, I was hesitant on some of them. So agreed.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. I feel like I've totally killed the vibe.
No, the thing is,
No, it was great.
No,
That was great.
it's funny because it
We'll leave it to
literally
Gwitty
brings
right now.
up the debate once more that we've been having on the show of
Yep.
what is qualified as an isekai.
The isekai discourse continues.
We're gonna do a full episode with like a full panel of people.
Yes,
Lindsay, you are
we have
welcome
to.
to come back for that
Yeah.
episode. where
we
are gonna
have to
dive
we
deep.
have to.
All right, you guys. Coming up next is the news, which is going to be near and dear, even more so this week to our hearts because we have so many people who have worked in news or work in news right now of anime news, which
That's
is
right.
a whole unique thing. And among those headlines, we've got a One Piece update, an Attack on Titan collab. I'm excited
Don't
about
act
that
surprised
one.
like you didn't.
I'm saying, yeah, don't-
I'm
don't-
excited
yeah.
about that one. And more anime news to discuss. That's next. All right. It's news time, Nick.
The outfit is back.
The
So
outfit is back.
Is it like the Green
You
Lantern
should have
ring?
brought
Where
your...
like
Yeah.
I should wear all green and then we just CG in, we just green screen in like a newsboy outfit.
Like even the one that covers your face. And then we can just like put whoever. Yeah.
It's like Woodward and Bernstein. Like,
Yeah,
on my
it's-
face. All right, we're in the news now, so you can't make fun of me anymore.
you got to do the thing.
Our first,
I have the
You got to
talking
do the
stick.
thing, or it's not
our
official.
first story for this week is probably one of the biggest news of the week in anime, which is that we got a first kind of a first look, some
Yeah.
first details on the One Piece remake.
Ooh.
As part of One Piece Day, Wit Studio showed off a short video with some production art,
Mhm.
Love Wit Studio.
some initial character design concepts,
Mhm.
pre-production art, all of it really from East Blue. There were some teasers and some stuff beyond East Blue,
But
a lot of
East
it,
Blue.
a lot of it was very East Blue focused. It was really cool to see those
Mhm.
nostalgic character designs again.
Mhm.
But yeah, no release dates, no additional information. But how are we feeling after this first look? I'm curious, Lindsay. I'm curious your thoughts on this.
So when One Piece premiered in like 1999, I think it was, right? I missed the boat on it and didn't watch it. Now it's over 1,000 episodes long. We've got the great live action over on Netflix as well, which is getting a second season. For this one, I think I'll finally watch it. Just because it's so daunting if you want to get into One Piece at this point. It's either, I mean, there's plenty of manga chapters. You can maybe read that faster than watching over 1,000 episodes. But, I think for those of us who were like, hey, I really want to see why everyone is still talking about this show for so many years, I think it's a pretty cool opportunity to get on board.
That's a great point. We're always talking on the show about access points for new fans.
Yeah.
And I think One Piece is that show that is just so hard to bite off if you're just now getting into anime or just now, wondering what One Piece is all about. So
I do like that there are a few different ways that you can engage with One Piece. Like, Lindsay, you mentioned the manga. There obviously is the anime. And I think LeAlec and I both have taken the plunge in the last year or two to start that journey. But you called out the live action, which is fantastic. I think is a great retelling of the story. But this is cool. It's I don't think we've ever seen an anime be remade while
it's still running.
airing.
Yeah.
But this crew that's working on this show is also entirely stacked.
Yeah.
And by stacked, I mean it's a lot of the folks who worked on Attack on Titan seasons 1 through 3,
all
including
right,
the
all
director.
right.
Yeah.
So I know this will be the time for Leah to jump on the bandwagon.
What is the last recent memory iconic title that's been redone? Would that be FMA?
Well, I mean, Spice and Wolf is on.
Yeah, Spice and Wolf is on right
right.
now. I mean, you brought up Brotherhood. Bartender was one recently.
Urusei Yatsura.
Yeah, Urusei. Yeah.
For better or worse, they redid Sailor Moon. It was
yes.
mostly for worse.
And
but
Fruits
yeah.
Basket.
Fruits Basket.
Fruits
Yeah.
Basket.
So
Yeah.
there's been a lot.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll keep you guys posted as more info comes out. This next story, this feels tailor-made for you, Leah, but Italian rock band Måneskin is going big for Summer Sonic this year with an Attack on Titan collab. And to add another layer to why this is news for Leah, they're also huge Beastars fans.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were illustrated by the mangaka for Beastars.
Let's go.
This whole news bit is completely
I know, right?
Leah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I mean, okay,
Thank
so Isayama Sensei, who I plug this every time Leah got to interview at Anime New York
NYC.
City, NYC 2 years ago.
Mhm.
It was one of the best moments of my life.
So
Top 10 for sure.
Isayama-
Top 5 for sure.
Do you want to cut it down anymore?
Top 3.
Isayama drew Måneskin, and Leah, much like you, the Måneskin vocalist Damiano David has an Aaron Yeager tattoo on his right
I
arm.
love it. I love it. I actually like their music a lot.
It's great. Yeah.
They kind of took over social media.
Well, they
a
were
couple
part
years
of that
back, too.
early pandemic TikTok
Yeah,
explosion.
viral.
Yeah,
Mm.
'cause they had that cover of
sensation.
Beggin' that
Yeah.
kind of blew up.
Yeah, their begging cover is really, really good. It was one of the I was raised on butt rock. That's what my dad listens to. His favorite band is Aerosmith. So when they came back, I was like, ooh, are we gonna get a new wave of rock music that sounds like this again? And the answer was no, but they're still really good.
The answer is
no.
no.
No, it's not happening.
Okay. Real quick before we move on to the next news segment, off the top of your head, name a band and a mangaka who needs to draw them in their style.
Just because we just talked to him, Denzel Curry is a huge Dragon Ball guy.
Ooh.
So Toyotaro, who's been doing the art for the manga for the I guess the latter half of Super, that'd be cool. Get us some Denzel Curry Dragon Ball action there. I'll take that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, we did already see Billie Eilish get drawn by Isayama as well,
Mhm.
True.
which was super awesome. I would say, I think that I would love to see, and this is such a predictable answer, Megan drawn in the style of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Meg very much feels like a Stan user.
Megan the Stallion, clarifying.
Yeah.
Megan the Stallion is who we're talking
Very
about.
much a Stan user.
Her stand could be a stallion. It could be a snake. It
Could
be,
definitely. Well, I mean, if we're going on the current album rollout, it'd be a snake.
It'd be a
so,
snake.
yeah.
How about you, Lindsay?
I would like Kamome Shirahama of Witch Hat Atelier to draw Florence and the Machine, which is
that'd be cool.
That would look so cool. She'd have her whole like sort of like white witch thing going on, or like earthy witch
Oh,
thing.
that would be so cool.
That
I
would
guess
be
she could do
awesome.
Stevie Nicks too, one or the other.
Yeah.
Either one
Yes.
would be good.
There's a lot of good answers around the table.
That is really good. That is a really good
pick.
answer.
Of course, I got to follow up with a joke pick, which is Fall Out Boy drawn by one.
That would be cool.
Not in the style of his collaborators,
cool.
but specifically by one.
That would be cool.
All right, so we had a news story tailor-made for Leah. Next up is one built for LeAlec.
Hell yeah, brother.
The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world anime. Would you like to do the
Isekai
honors?
Button.
Yeah,
Isekai Button.
hit the Isekai button.
The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world anime has officially been announced for January 2025. This isekai story follows Asagaki Togo, the Red Ranger, in a heroic ranger squad.
Mhm.
I love this like Power Rangers adjacent anime
Yeah.
coming out.
I
now.
know, man. It's been so great.
So during a battle, unfortunately, sorry to tell you this, Togo dies,
Yeah, he
perishes.
didn't make it.
But wakes up in another world where he continues to be the hero that he wants to be and goes on new adventures. So have any of y'all read this manga? I haven't. This is the first time I heard about this series.
I know of it, but I haven't read it. And I've been like, and as soon as it got announced, I was like, oh, I need to look around for this. And so I'll probably pick it up here pretty soon. But no, you're right. Just off the Sentai or like Ranger centric media, like extended anime media we're getting, this is exciting. I mean, Go Loser Ranger season 1 was fantastic.
I still need to finish it.
It's so good. And then, of course, Kamen Rider for Futopia, and then we had the new film announcement for Futopia as well. So I'm glad we're getting more Super Sentai related stuff. And then if you guys will watch the trailer's really cool. Like he morphs in the trailer, and like you get to see some of the. It's so weird.
Some
like
of the elements.
the explosions in like Sentai and Power Rangers have become very like jokey meme culture.
Yep.
But they really
there are
like
some really good ones too.
but they feed into that in the trailer. So
Yeah.
you see him like transform. It's just an explosion out of nowhere. And the
Is there
people look
rock
at him
quarry
like,
in there too? Do they?
yeah. And the fantasy cast that he now has with him, like his party is like, what just happened? Where did that explosion come up? What just happened?
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for
The
this.
sketchy pyrotechnics animated.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, where's this pyro coming from?
Honestly, like every time we get another one of these, it makes me hope that we get another season for Love After World Domination.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
that was another Sentai
loved
story
that
too. Yeah, that was
show.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It's
was
actually still
a
on my
cozy
list.
show I watched with my husband. Was
Yeah, I
Love
need
After
to.
World
That one's still on
Domination.
my list. I haven't finished it.
Gotta go back.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Oh, I know. You should see my list is ridiculous.
Shame.
I'm gonna speak for everyone on this one.
Yeah.
Get on the skateboard or fall off the skateboard. Skate the Infinity. New OVA visual dropped. We're getting a flashback story, guys,
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
between Joe and Cherry Blossom.
This is
of
awesome.
course.
This is awesome.
Of
Oh,
course.
okay.
This is
I'm
awesome.
excited.
I'm like more Skate the Infinity, please. Just
More.
more. Like
more.
just more.
They announced this news in an Instagram live celebrating Reki's birthday. And of course, because it's Reki's birthday, we have to get an OVA flashback of Joe and Cherry Blossom.
Right.
It looks like it's the second OVA to be announced for the series. So the first one actually follows Adam and Snake, which will be cool to kind of have some background story there, kind of building out the world. Of course, more work from Hiroko Itsumi, who did Buchigiri.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a funny story regarding Skate, if that's okay.
Oh, let's hear it.
Of course.
Okay, so this was during the pandemic, and so we were doing over at Anime News Network. We were doing more like video interview sorts of things,
Mhm.
and I got the opportunity to have a bunch of NFL players on to like talk about anime and specifically ask them all to watch a currently airing show and then discuss it after the fact. I wasn't aware at the time exactly how gay Skate was.
Yeah.
So I asked Cam Jordan and Mike Daniels and some other folks to watch Skate the Infinity, and then they all came on and we talked about it, and it was an interesting time. I'll just say that.
It's so good. The melodrama of Skate the Infinity is so. It helps that the show's beautiful.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like the characters are great.
Yeah.
There's no official romance in the show.
Yeah, it's not like an official canon thing.
Skate is one of my favorite anime of all time.
Yeah.
So I actually, I won't spoil it, but I talk about it later today.
You have Future Sight?
No, I just put it on the recommendations for my favorite sport anime. Okay.
I just love the idea that you're like, we'll get to that.
Right. It's very like
everybody settle down.
It's very disappointed teacher. Like
we'll get to that.
All right, guys. Wrapping up news this week. Another one of my favorite shows. I love when we have a lineup of news that's just like the return of
Cody
just like all of these amazing shows. Dr. Stone's Science Future, which was announced at Anime Expo.
The trailer is epic. For it
really is.
Dr. Stone, like, if anyone is sleeping on Dr. Stone at this point, unsleep on it. Reverse.
Wake up.
Wake up on it.
Wake up.
Stay woke on Dr. Stone because it is, to me, it is comfort food. It is great. It has a lot to say about the apocalypse and human. What are you laughing? I'm talking about human ingenuity over here.
I'm just laughing when you were like, stay woke.
It's I will echo that. Like, I only watched season 1, unfortunately. It's also on my watch list. But I love how smart the show is.
This is my disappointed face.
That's not so you look like Popeye the Sailor Man. But
that's a reference all the kids are gonna get.
Every kid. But no, it's a very smart show, and it also has a lot of great characters. So this is something that I've been like really looking forward to going back to.
Yep. It plays with a lot of like shonen tropes as well. But yeah, so Dr. Stone Science Future will premiere in 2025 at Anime Expo. We announced it was coming to Crunchyroll. It will be split over 3 cores. I have a feeling this is gonna wrap it up.
I think so. If we're gonna get that many cores,
there must be some.
We're in the end game.
Animation heavy hitters on the way if they're splitting it into 3 cores.
3 cores.
Yeah, if there's any breaks in between, it might go into like 2026. Though I'm wondering like how.
I could see that.
I could see that too.
I could see them taking.
It's continuous.
Yeah.
Taking the AOT route.
It's a good question.
Yeah, I can see them.
The final part 1. Section 2.
Doctor Strange. Dr. Stone Science Future finale part 1.
So, up next, LeAlec and my conversation with Daiki Yamashita and Kenta Miyake. I don't know if anyone's ready for this. This was a big deal for us.
It really was. It really was.
Were you fanning out the whole time?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's coming up. We are so excited to be here with Daiki Yamashita and Kenta Miyake, who voiced Deku and All Might in My Hero Academia. Thank you so much for joining us on The Anime Effect.
Hello everyone.
私が来た Yay.
Smash!
Well, I'm my day's made. I can make it now.
Yeah, you can go.
Okay, so question for both of you. How has your relationship changed having voiced Deku and All Might through 7 seasons of anime?
デクとオールマイトの2人。
Both.
Yeah, both. But I think the question was for actors, but I'm almost interested in hearing both.
Yeah.
Almost. I'm definitely
almost
interested
definitely.
in hearing both.
デクとオールマイトは、やっぱりデクってヒーロー、特にオールマイトに憧れを持っている子だからこそ、最初は夢、憧れっていうものをオールマイトに持っていた。だけど、時を経るごとに、オールマイトにはなれない。だけど、オールマイトのようなヒーローにはなれる。そして、僕がなれるヒーローってどんなヒーローなんだろう。最高なヒーローってどういうヒーローなんだろうって、彼なりの最高のヒーローのあり方を探すようになったっていうところが、すごくこうオールマイトのようにはなりたいけれども、彼なりのヒーローっていうやり方を見つけたのが、非常にこう関係性としては変化がすごいあったなと思いました。
Me?
Yes.
OK、そうですね。やっぱり変わりましたね。うん。そもそも、オールマイトの、まあ、ワン・フォー・オールを受け継いだ次の代の、まあ、言ってしまえば、弟子っていう状態が最初だったと思うんですよね。でもそれが、長いこの物語が進む中で、やっぱりかけがえのないパートナーになってますよね。もうどっちが、上でも下でもないっていうか、どっちが強い弱いとかそういう話ではなくて、もうなんか、ある時期で緑谷少年のそばに立って一緒に象徴になっていくっていう、ふうに言ったので、だからもうそういう意味では本当にまあいかんせん緑谷少年はいい子だからオールマイトのことをもうずっと慕ってくれるけどもはやなんて言うんだろう、本当に対等なパートナーになってます。パートナーシップ。
なんか血のつながりに似た、なんか個性のつながりの、なんかちょっと家族のような気にも最近なってるなって僕思いました。
なんかもうそうね、なんか深い絆より濃い何か、
血のつながりに似た感じがちょっと
するね。まさに運命共同体というのかな。不思議な
縁ですね。だからいつかデクはオールマイトと一緒に彼の最高のヒーローっていうあり方を見つけるんじゃないかなって思ってます。
それも含めて、オールマイトも含めてナンバーワンヒーローか。
一緒に。
Yeah!
Oh my gosh. So for Yamashita-san, when we first meet Deku, he's this hopeful kid ready to make a change, but he doesn't have a quirk. In season 7, he's a selfless hero. What has it been like growing with Deku?
一番はやっぱハート、心がすごく成長したなって感じました。何よりもデクって個性への憧れ、ヒーローへの憧れが誰よりも強い男の子で、そんな子が大好きなオールマイト、憧れのオールマイトからワン・フォー・オールを受け継いで、そのワン・フォー・オールで最高のヒーローを目指すっていう本当に、志の高い子なので、そのヒーローになるためには頑張りすぎちゃう子でもあるんですよ。一生懸命になりすぎちゃう子でもあって、そこが最初のうちはちょっと心配だなってなったりとか、
かっちゃんにも言われたね。
そう危なっかしくて、バーンってなってよくなっちゃう子で、自分の痛みっていうものだったりとか傷つくことを厭わない、ちょっと行き過ぎちゃう子だったんですよ。そんな子がだんだんいろんなことを学んで大きくなっていくと、6期の最後ではみんなで一緒に戦うことの本当の強さみたいなものに気づいて、7期はみんなとなら乗り越えられる、自分が知らないさらに向こうプルスウルトラできるっていうところまでが本当に彼のいろいろ悩んだ結果たどり着いた答えで、7期で全力で彼はみんなの笑顔のために戦うのではないかなと思っています。それが本当に彼の成長が、感じる部分でしたね。
I can't wait.
Yeah. For Mayaka-san,
Hi.
when we first meet All Might, he's the shining symbol of peace. In season 7, he's the mentor to most young heroes. How has your approach to All Might changed?
そうですね。まあそれまで 第1期から2かけてはとにかく何よりもまず自分が一番前に飛び出していって戦う。自分がヒーローの象徴として敵と戦うっていうところはやっぱり主眼に置いていたところからなので、やっぱりその紙の線でオール・フォー・ワンと戦って力を失っていこうっていうのは、もうやっぱり立ち位置もそうですし、やれること自体がもう大きく変わってしまったのでね、そこは、本当にオールマイトも見守る、育てる側に回るっていう風に変わったので、だから演じる私自身もヒーローとして戦うじゃなくて、緑谷少年を山下少年をそばで見守り続けるっていう、そういうスタンスに変わりました。だから、やっぱりそういうのって親に近い気持ちですよね。ある意味、自分より力が強くなっていく息子を見守るなんか父親みたいな部分っていうのはすごく持つようになりましたね。
すごく感じます。
本当にね、僕より強くなっちゃったもんね。
いやそれは全然ないと思うけど僕たち生徒1年 A 組が全力で戦えるように全力でサポートしてくれるようになったというか、その土台を作ってくれてるから僕らは全力で戦えるっていうのが7期では非常に濃く描かれるので、オールマイトも僕ら生徒も変わらないなって。
常々収録でも言われるんです。オールマイトは例えば今は前線に立つことはないんですけれども、でも気持ちはいつも戦っているから、みんなと一緒に戦ってるから、その戦ってる気持ちは忘れないで演技をしてほしいっていうオーダーはいつも、受けますね。
I don't think it's a surprise that absolutely comes through in the performance and the animation.
100%. Like the way that the students are now taking over, you can tell that All Might has been such a pivotal point for them.
Yeah, like a force to where even when he is retired, he is still part of the fight.
He's continuing to push them forward, so you can tell.
Oh, thank you. ありがとうございます。
Okay, let's have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
It's quirk time.
Ooh.
So, if each of you could have one quirk, just one, I guess everyone has one.
One, yeah.
From the world of My Hero Academia, which would it be and why?
ちなみに2人は
I should have known this.
I knew this was coming. I reverse Uno.
Okay. I think we talked about this on the show.
We talked about it on the show, yeah.
And I don't remember what my pick was.
You just kept saying tail.
Oh, I kept saying tail. I want tail. Tail.
おじろ
Yeah, like Ojiro.
Yeah!
Big meaty tail.
That's it.
かわいい
But also Momo's creation
Yeah.
power.
想像八百万
Yeah.
なるほど。いい、確かに。
なるほどね。
Hawks. I think I'd do Hawks.
Cool. わかるわかる。I know. かっこいい。
Yeah. I don't know how it. Yeah, got swords. I don't know how I fit the wings into my t-shirts, but it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Sure.
なるほどな。いいな、いいな。ワン・フォー・オールは多分体がついてデクみたく体がついていけなさそうなんでちょっと難しいなって思ってます。
そうかいそうかい
だけど僕の好みで言うとそのファットガム。
Oh yeah.
へいみたいな。わかるわかるかな食べたものをエネルギーにして、そしてそのまんまエネルギーをぶつけるパワーで、そしてスリムになってかっこよくなるっていう、僕食べるのが大好きだから、だからやっぱりちょっとね、好きなだけ食べてそれをエネルギーに変えられるならいいなって思ってます。
Me?
Yes.
I can go again.
All right. We can give a different answer.
そうですね。
なんだろう。
なんだろう。でも全部欲しいですよ。そりゃ。でも最近ちょっとセロくんいいなって。セロハンター。テープ。何でもできるじゃんもう。敵も
優秀。
敵も抑えられるし、ビルも抑えられるし、建物も抑えられる。もちろんヴィランも捕まえられる。家の壁とか壁紙とか貼り直したいなって思ったりするときに、僕がセロ君だったらすぐにちゃってできるんじゃなかろうかって考えたり、そう。
壁紙貼るのがうまそう。
まいちゃっ
確かに。なるほどね。
とか、あと、僕の趣味がプラモデル作ったりすることなんで、それにもこうちょっとピッて使ってこうペッて貼ってやりたいな。
趣味にね。
趣味にも使えそうな感じがするから、
セロ君。
ちょっと最近セロ君いいですね。
There you go.
That is a smart answer, and it's way better than big meaty tail.
Yes. But I also said that the tape quirk is underrated. So you never know when you need tape.
わかる。
なるほど。
とってもわかる。
わかります。この実用性の高さ。
わかる。ほんとかっこいいもんな、彼は。
いや本当はでもワン・フォー・オールって言わなきゃいけないんだろうな僕は。
だってワン・フォー・オールって最初の方に説明してたけど、体に合わなかったりすると四肢が爆散するって言ってんだよ。
怖い。
リスクがすごい。
Okay. Before we let you go, for both of you, what do you hope fans take away from Deku and All Might in season 7 of My Hero?
持ち帰ってほしいこと。
でもやっぱりなんだろうな、こうヒーローのあり方が一つじゃなく、本当に前線でヴィランと戦うだけがヒーローのあり方じゃないっていうのが7期は非常に濃く描かれてますよね。
本当に。だ
からそれを僕らの仕事の中でもこう当てはめると、僕らってボイスアクターとして声を当てて、そのキャラクターの声としてお芝居をするっていうのが仕事の一つのあり方だけど、そのアニメーションには絵を描く人がいて、でそして効果音、音楽を乗っける人がいて、そしていろんな人に知らせるための広報の人がいてって、いろんな形でこの作品、僕のヒーローアカデミアっていうものを盛り上げようっていういろんなヒーローが集まってこの作品が作られてる。それは本当にいろんな仕事にも当てはまっているからこそ、もう今カメラを撮ってくれる人がいて、音声を撮ってくれる人がいてっていうのも、本当それぞれの役割っていうものを一生懸命果たすことっていうのの尊さみたいなものが、やっぱり立場は違えどあるんだなっていうのが、みんなの中のヒーローのあり方っていうのにあるのではないかなって、みんなの中にもそういうものってあるんじゃないかなって思いますよね。
思う。本当に思う。
これがワン・フォー・オールの真髄だと。
もうそこまで言われたら僕が言うことないじゃないか。
でも本当にもう思ったんです。ずっとここまで一緒にやってきて、 これがワン・フォー・オールだよって。
そう。だから、現役時代のそれこそ、オールマイトが唯一おそらく到達しなかった境地なんじゃないかなって。オールマイト自体は自分が平和の象徴になって中心になって、みんなが寄りかかれる大きな木になろうとしていたん。でも、そこから一個ブラッシュアップしてるような気がするんですね、僕は勝手に。この緑谷少年は。そこに寄り添ってきた人たちが、その寄り添った一人一人がこう手を添えてあげることによってより倒れない木になっていくっていう。これはね、オールマイトとしてすごい悔しいんですけど、一個超えてきたなって、思いますね。今の話聞いてても、山下少年は三宅健太を一歩ピュッて超えたなって思っちゃってね。
いやでもすっごい素敵な表現。
Oh my gosh. Thank you both so much. And thank you for bringing these characters to life over the years. It's been an endless source of motivation for us and for millions of fans out there.
Absolutely.
皆さんが応援してくれるから我々もねやっていけるんだもんね。
本当に
嬉しい。
そういう皆さんがの笑顔でまた明日も頑張れるって思いました。
Well, thank you both so much for joining us on the Anime Effect. It's an honor to have you on the show.
Truly. Thank you so much.
And as a reminder to all the fans out there, you can stream all of My Hero Academia right here on Crunchyroll. So make sure you watch.
Bye. Thank you.
We wanted to kind of switch up our recs today. With the Olympics ending this week, we are not ready to say goodbye just yet. So we are going to recommend some sports anime so we can keep the sports vibes going. You're gonna see us do this pretty often now that we're gonna kind of theme some recs.
So sports is the theme.
Yeah, so sports is the theme for this week. So that being said,
are you gonna say it?
Am I?
I don't know.
Young Nicholas.
I don't have any glasses.
I wait for it every week. Is Lee saying Young Nicholas?
Young Nicholas.
It reminds
What
me
have
of like
you brought us?
Super Smash Brothers. Young Nicholas.
Young Nicholas.
Kid Nicholas.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Just Young Nicholas.
So
what have you brought us today?
My sports anime that I picked is Megalobox.
Oh, it's such a good pick.
It's so
If you
good.
haven't, we talked about it on the show pretty recently.
We have. And you've watched season 2, right?
I have not watched season 2.
Season 2 is really good too.
Season 2 is phenomenal.
So this is me going solely off of season 1.
Okay. And season 1 is so good, dude.
Incredible animation.
Yes.
Incredible characters and story. The sound design and score of this show are so good.
If you guys haven't watched Megalobox, it should be on your to watch list.
Also, if you're an English dub fan, the English dub is
great.
fantastic for season 1.
Yeah.
But let's go, Lindsay. What is your pick?
Okay. Well, since you stole mine, Nick, I'll go ahead and go with my backup, which has got to be Haikyu.
Oh,
go ahead and say
Haikyu Hive stand up. Haikyu Hive stand up.
Haikyu is so good.
Yes.
It's just production IG like bringing their best the entire time. The action of like the volleyball sequences is like really intense. The characters all have really deep backstories. You get really attached to the members of the team over like 4 seasons and some movies. Like there's a lot to watch, but like all of it's really good. And they've got great villains as much as like a junior high school.
Yeah. What I was saying like a couple shows ago is that like there's a lot of like, even though you're supposed to hate a lot of the schools that they're going up against, you don't, because they all have like such great characters and they all like, you start seeing everybody's quote unquote like special abilities and whatnot, and you kind of pick favorites outside of like, you know, our you know, normal band of heroes, quote unquote. But yeah, no, it's so great, like all the way across.
Yeah, like the snobby. It's been a while since I've watched it, but snobby. I think his last name's like Oshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love to hate that kid. He's just great. Yeah.
Leah.
Okay, this is not going to be a secret because I've talked about both of these animes separately at different points on the show. But since we are in the Olympics vibe, I'm going to go with a Winter Olympics sport, even though we've just completed the summer, and say Yuri on Ice.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
Good pick.
That was one of the anime I watched where I was like, okay, I'm going to finish this in a single sitting.
I think I did.
And I did.
I think I did. Yeah. I think I just watched it like 6 months ago or something like that. And I just
Leah, how much did you cry when they canceled the movie?
I cried a lot.
I
was very, very sad about that. And because I've been waiting for it for years.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's no source material to go and feed upon.
Right.
While I wait. And I hope it gets re-upped. I hope someone picks it up and like. We also talked about this earlier in the show.
We did. This was your future sight tease.
Yes.
Is it Pokemon?
I also love Skate the Infinity. I don't know what it is about me liking these shows that don't have any like manga source material.
They get
They're
adapted
very
afterwards.
good. Yeah, they get adapted afterwards. But I love Skate the Infinity too. I think it's very dynamic as well.
Yeah.
Not even just in the action shots, but also just like the colors, the style.
Oh yeah, the palette is
It's
like,
very
I
it's
love
absolutely
the color palette.
yeah. It's like in your face, very like it's very colorful and bright while still evoking that sort of like subculture feeling to it. Like
that like
we're-
Thrasher mag.
We're here like in the secret skate club.
Kind of like a rave.
Yeah. Like
the graffiti.
Yeah.
you have to go to the rave
Yeah, I
underneath
love-
the grain silo. When you get, like,
Is it too weird to like bring up Batman and Robin and how all the bad guys were like spray painted neon and that
Oh my
whole
God.
aesthetic for that movie? It's
Very-
like that.
That was very much the aesthetic of Skate the Infinity for a lot of it. Yes.
All right, Lee, bring us home on the Rex.
Some of you may think I'm going to say Kuroko's Basketball for the 50 millionth time. No, I'm not. Hinomaru Sumo is a fantastic title. So this got recommended to me years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm kind of like looking around for some stuff to watch and kind of wanted a sports anime. And this is fantastic. I mean, it's a true like underdog story because the main character you follow, like he wants to be a sumo, but he's technically undersized. He gets on the team. Everybody's like, nah, dude, you can do it. Like they'll pump him up, do great. And you just gradually see him like have some of the best like sumo matches throughout the series. And because he's so small, like because he's undersized, he has to find creative ways to win his matches. Like it's fantastic. Like if you love an underdog story, if you want a little bit of a different sport that really doesn't get any crossover here, that's a great one. Like I absolutely love it. Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
Lots of good Rex. I feel like theming the Rex section, which by the way, like if y'all want to write in through our question form or on social of like
Give
themed
us-
Rex
yeah.
that you'd like to, I mean, one, share your Rex with us. We're about to share some of yours.
For sure.
But any themes that you guys want us to look
Yeah, if you
into.
guys want us to do some themes, like absolutely.
Like this theme is gun, and it's like, no guns life, psychopath.
No Guns Life is a good
this week's theme
No,
is
but not gun. Gun by sword. Or actually, it's the X silent in that.
Oh my gosh. So we also got some recommendations from the fans at home. Leah, do you want to take us through those?
Sure. So Michael via our question form. And what is that link, Nick?
Got to CR/anime effect questions.
What was that?
That's got.cr/anime effect questions.
Thank you, Nicholas.
You're being like a petulant teenager. Like,
If I have to.
fine. So Alexander via our question form says, for the rom-com corner,
Ooh.
so this is aimed at you, Nick,
This is Nick coded.
my dress-up darling. And we are no stranger to this title, because what do you have on your desk, Nick?
Marin Kitagawa figure.
And so do I.
Yeah, I think I have one too.
both
Actually,
have
I think we all
Marin
have
yeah,
one.
we all have Marin
I think
figures
Tag
on our
gave them
desk.
to us.
I love my dress up darling. It is
It's so good,
definitely
dude.
part of the rom-com corner pantheon.
Yeah, it's so good. I need to finish it. I'm only like halfway through it, but
It's good.
Absolutely love it.
I ordered my figure on Crunchyroll store.
I just
I
want to
did.
be clear. No one has asked for that. Leah's
No,
just
I just
doing
did it.
that.
It's just doing
I
it.
just did it. Michael via the question form says, an Archdemon's Dilemma, how to love your elf bride. I'm obsessed with this show, they say, And it being a one-hit wonder will break my already shattered heart. So many great love stories left unfinished.
Is this a potential rom-com corner candidate?
I don't know. We'll have to look into it. But Michael, I hope that your heart is okay.
Yeah.
Sounds painful.
Yeah. We got one more recommendation this week from fans.
This is from Fariz via our question form. I recommend watching Oshi no Ko or VTuber Densetsu. And they're joking about like the long titles, which, you know, beloved to us in the anime world.
Title, but it does have a long title, yeah.
The full title is VTuber Legend, How I Went Viral After Forgetting to Turn Off My Stream. And I've been trying to get to this one because the title itself is like pretty funny and I like the KV, so.
It's supposed to be pretty funny. Like the entire setup is like she gets drunk on stream on accident, forgets she's recording, and then goes viral.
It has
alternate Bochi plotline.
It's like my unpredictable show pick of the season. Like,
oh, really?
I go
into
every yeah, I'm caught up on the show.
Okay.
Every episode, I have no idea what's going to happen, but the comedy's great. Like it's funny. They bleep a lot of words, including like proper nouns and things they bleep too. So like there's a humor to it that I think is really great.
I have to add it. It's like one of the ones I wanted to watch this season that I just haven't gotten around to.
Yeah. I'm watching like 18 shows this season.
Oh my God, dude. I think I'm watching more shows this season than I have in previous seasons, to be honest. All right. Recommendations are over. Now we get to open the mailbag.
The mailbag.
Crack that bag open.
Crack that bag open.
Crack that cracky bag open.
Which means you also have to change your outfit now.
All right. So before we answer the question of the week, we got someone who responded to our gourmet anime recommendations from last week. So we have John, who wrote in through our question form. Again, that's at got.cr/anime effect questions.
Sure.
The topic of favorite foodie anime came up in the last show. And of course, Delicious in Dungeon and Campfire Cooking are the number one recommendations. I would like to recommend an old and very underrated anime, Sweetness and Lightning.
Don't mind me, I just turned into dust at the idea that that's old.
Like Anya in Spy Family, you can't help but fall in love with the 4-year-old daughter. In this one, this is my favorite foodie anime and can learn some great recipes from.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for writing in, John.
Yeah, thanks, man.
This one comes from Katie. Thank you, Katie. What is an anime that you try to put on in the background while you get other things done, but always end up getting sucked in and watching?
Oh, man. I think for me, it's actually been One Piece recently because I've been trying to catch up. So I'm watching the dub. So I can just kind of, so I can listen to it.
Yeah.
And then like, cause I'll do it if I'm like watching or cleaning or doing whatever. And then like an hour into me doing this, I'm just like,
You're just like not doing chores anymore.
I'm just not doing chores anymore. And I'm like, bro, like I was supposed to have the laundry done like 2 hours ago and I've just been watching One Piece. But I think I did the same thing with Haikyu as well too. Like when I was trying to catch up. So those have been my two recently.
Lindsay?
So I don't really do this. I know a lot of people do this. They have anime on in the background or whatever. And I'm one of those nerds who I predominantly watch things subtitled. So you just can't do that. So it's not an anime, but like I'm more likely to do that with something like Law and Order SVU.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Law and Order's a good pick. Law and Order's a good pick.
It's pretty much anime.
Yeah.
What, is there an anime that you would say like is comparable to Law and Order? Other than,
no, I wish.
Other than
as
Ace
someone,
Attorney.
as like a problematic true crime listener watcher, I wish, but I don't know. Psychopaths?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Say Psychopaths, especially season 1 until they get into conspiracy stuff, is almost like Monster of the Week.
Yeah. What about you, Young Nicholas? Young Nicholas.
I also don't do this a ton. Like even when I'm watching English dubs, I pay attention fully. But I would say the only times that I've ever done this, one is with the One Piece English dub, specifically during the Foxy games, the Davy Back games, because I'm like, oh my God, they just keep going.
That's where I am right now, and I'm like, bro.
Sorry, I'm also salty because I pulled an alt art Foxy leader card from my One Piece cards. It's like, that's the alt art leader I put.
That's
anyway.
it.
Guys, open or cut. Open or cut. I need 500 hearts, otherwise I'm going to cut it. Guys, open or cut.
Thanks for the galaxy, guys. And then My Hero dub, which is also very good. And I know those characters so well. So That's one I'll catch up to and maybe do something else in the background. But most of the time, Lindsay, I'm like you. Like I watch a lot of stuff subbed, and I'm locked in.
Yeah.
For me, it's a lot of things that are nostalgic to me that I used to watch like growing up on Saturday mornings, like Bobo Bobo Bobo. I love just putting that on and like doing the dishes or something.
So unhinged. It's so
like,
unhinged.
yeah.
That's a good pick.
The other one I don't know if it
That's a good
qualifies.
pick.
The other one I don't know if it qualifies.
I love saying it.
Yeah. I usually like this answer for me used to be like,
is Bakugan? That's not an anime, is it?
Bakugan is an anime. Yeah.
It's not a Western studio.
No.
Okay, that was the other one I was gonna say. I like to put
good.
on Bakugan and Bobo 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 Bo.
Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
It just makes me want to watch Mega Man NT Warrior. Honestly,
Dude, I picked up volume 1 of the Viz manga for Mega Man NT Warrior this week.
Okay, we got to talk. This is
We'll talk about that afterwards.
Discord. We got to talk. I need the Pokemon manga recommendation. We'll talk later.
Lindsay, thank you so
Yes.
much for joining
thanks
us
for having me.
for your first appearance on the Anime Effect, I hope. And where can the listeners and viewers check out the work you and your team are up to?
Oh, wow. So you can check out everything Anime News Network's editorials up to over on animenewsnetwork.com. I also have a podcast that airs live called the ANN After Show on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Also follow our video channels over on social. We're doing a lot of really cool stuff on YouTube, TikTok, X, Twitter.
We still call it Twitter.
Muskville.
Yeah. Because we've got a great video team working on stuff now. We might have some interviews up on there pretty soon.
Ooh, sounds good.
Interest
Yeah,
y'all.
y'all.
So.
The ANN team are good people. Y'all are great. I love you guys.
Aw, thanks, Nick. We love you too.
All right, Lee, take us home.
All right. Thanks for joining us for another episode of The Anime Effect, brought to you by Crunchyroll and the folks over at Sony Music. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
I do. I'm subscribing on
You
all
should
85 of my cell phones
should
that I
be.
keep on a wall in my room.
Is it like the guy in Japan with the,
Yeah, it's the Pokemon Go guy.
the Pokemon Go guy?
It's very perfect blue.
Once again, Crunchyroll Presents The Anime Effect is hosted by me, Nick Friedman, LeAlec Murray, Leah President, and this week, Lindsay Loveridge. We are executive produced by Jonathan Hirsch, Shara Morris, and still me.
Still you.
Our lead producer is Kyla Carnero, and our associate producer is Zoe Culkin. Patrick Emile edited and mixed this episode's audio. Kevin Lee filmed, and Aaron Neidick edited the video. Our head of production is Sammy Allison. Special thanks to Carla Solorzano and Tamika Balance-Kalasny.
We'll be back next week with even more anime, of course, and we'll see you then.
And there is nothing you can do about it.
Nothing. We've established this. There's nothing.
さらに向こうへプレ